Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm one of the counsellors here at 12 Point Psychology. I work with just about anyone, but I guess I do a lot of individual and couples work. So what made me want to get into counselling is doing a little bit of front desk work here at 12 Point Psychology. Long before I had any intentions of getting into counselling, I did a few intake calls and I noticed that I had a bit of a knack for it, that I really liked being the person that was in that moment doing the helping. You know, facilitating the work behind the scenes is all well and good, but I wanted to be doing some more of the face-to-face work. So we did a little bit of investigating, and I got my counselling qualifications, and you know, a few short years later, here I am. I've done a couple of different types of training in addition to my counselling course. I did a course that was in schema couples therapy, so that's the kind of couples therapy that I do, and I've also done some training in Gottman's couples therapy, but I tend to stick mostly to the schema. I did some ACT training, that's acceptance and commitment therapy training, not too long ago, and that goes quite well with schema therapy, and so my sessions tend to borrow from a few different types of models, you know, whatever suits the kind of work that we're doing. How's a normal or regular session with me? It kind of depends on the work that we're doing and where we're at in things, but overall we might be doing some heavy stuff, we might be doing some deeper stuff, but the sessions themselves aren't just heavy duty emotional exploration. We try and make the sessions, you know, humorous, enjoyable, fun, and you know, I try and be myself as much as possible and kind of meet you where you're at. We might explore things a little bit more in the cognitive model. We might go into a bit more of the emotional stuff, looking at patterns and connections in your life, and you know, why things are the way they are, and trying to pull back and get the big picture a little bit. But that's what a session with me is like. There's a lot of hobbies. Dogs, obviously. I work with the therapy dogs here, so if you join me for a session, the therapy dogs are a welcome part of the session. Optional extra if you're not into it, they don't have to join us. But in addition to that, I like reading, I like music, very into Taylor Swift. It's just the way it is, but I'm also happy to learn about what you're interested in. You know, that's part of the joy of doing this work, learning about people and learning, you know, why you are the way you are and what makes you tick and all the rest of it. The best bit about being the therapist is being a part of that process of change. Being a part of, you know, people don't come to therapy when everything's going great and nothing in the life needs, you know, reorganizing or anything like that. But to be part of that process where someone comes in and says, I've got a specific thing I want to work on, or I've got a specific, you know, bit of trauma that I want to work on, and being part of that change and sometimes seeing it happen in the room is just, it's so powerful. It's such a privilege to be part of that and to just have people accept us into that journey, into that process. It's it is a real privilege. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to working with you here at Crown Court.